Ismail Amin's journey into Tuli cattle farming was met with high feed costs, water and electricity shortages, and disruptive weather patterns gathering over KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. The province has become wetter and prone to flooding in the last 10 years, something Amin has had to navigate carefully to stay in business.
We're living in a difficult time of climate change, and we've had to adapt and change our types of farming and our methods of farming with climate change. So we're dealing with more precision farming. The Tuli is a big part of my success in farming with climate change because they are adaptable and they do well in most areas.
The young farmer has turned to regenerative farming and technology to better monitor and manage operations.
Collecting data, analyzing this data and watching the changes helps us make these decisions and informed decisions when we're doing our farming practices. And this way it's not just a rational decision, and it's calculated so that we can mitigate these risks and still be productive in the long run.
KwaZulu-Natal often reaches scorching temperatures when the rain dries up. Nearby Ubora Farm finds technology a big help to monitor its chicken flock, which are highly sensitive to changing conditions.
We record everything that we do on a daily basis, and that definitely does help us to track the patterns. If there's any problems, we can see it, we can pick it up immediately. For instance, if we know that every day we are collecting 100 eggs, and then all of a sudden, tomorrow we're collecting maybe 40 eggs, then we know there's a problem.
Data-driven and tech solutions in the face of relentless climate change were topics on the table at the G20 Agricultural Working Group, taking place 300 kilometers away from the farms, in the port city of Durban, which itself has been battered by waves of flooding.
We need to look at how we build resilience, and it is a reality, it's going to be with us, and it focuses then on new breeding techniques, how you build and breed new crops that are more climate resilient, and also how you use farming methods to ensure that you're more environmentally sensitive to what you are trying to do.
South Africa's G20 leadership and BRICS membership also opens doors for African farmers in new markets.
We believe to increase the market exposure for African agriculture exports and investment opportunities, because we need investment in African agriculture to be able to increase efficiencies, modernization, commercialization, so we can then in turn access markets such as China, India, and of course even some of our trade partners in Europe.
The G20's work is of critical importance, especially to Africa, where 1 in 5 people have no food. Adding to that is the impact of climate change already ravaging crops and livestock and threatening food security. The way forward is through a meaningful partnership and investment to build Africa's agricultural sector, not to feed just its own, but to also supply the world. Julie Shara, CGTN, Johannesburg.